Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you very much for your greatest support. Let me say this, that the whole of Africa, if there is a country that has really defeated other countries to understand, that people are really trying to understand, but imeshindikana kabisa kabisa, ni Kenya. Kenyan people are very funny. Like, you know, one thing I love with our country is that people fit everywhere. Wakenya wanafit kwa maandamano, Wakenya wanafit kwa football, Wakenya wanafit kwa maombi, everywhere. Like, see what happened during the time that Harambee Stars was playing at Kasarani. What happened? Wakenya wote almost everybody watu walikuwa wanaenda wapi? Watu walikuwa wanaenda kusupport Harambee Stars. Hadi wakanunua tickets za watu wa Tanzania. They bought tickets. Imagine they are buying tickets and they are not going to Tanzania. Wanaenda Kasarani, but they are buying tickets za watu wa Tanzania. Are you seeing that togetherness? Now, during the demonstrations, Kenyans were all over the streets, were demonstrating. Like no one's business. So right now we have got the Rema Feast. Imagine today is day two, yesterday was day 2, and I want you to watch the way these people decided to come out in large number. Yani nadhani ni maandamano na si maandamano. They are peaceful. Yani Wakenya wako very funny.
He makes a way.
wametoka maombi. And they're really celebrating, they're worshiping along the streets, all over CBD, hiyo Nairobi yote, town yote wameshika, wametoka maombi. And they're so much happy. You see, ukiwa, let me say this, if you are coming, if kama unaishi Kenya, ama we ni Mkenya, wherever you are, know very well that a lot of countries really enjoys what is happening in the country. I want us to watch some of this before we get back into the discussion. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that one was just by the way, and congratulations by the way to our Kenyans, because they love peace, they love violence. They can balance both too. As we get into the discussion, this is what I want to say. Let us talk a little bit about this issue of Johnson Sakaja and Raila Odinga. Let me say this. Just allow me to say this. That you see the day that Raila Odinga, I'm sorry to say this, but ile siku ambayo Raila Odinga atatoka kwenye siasa, the day that Raila Odinga will leave politics, a lot of people will suffer, some people will suffer, and Kenyans will enjoy. Because, you know, Kenyans will have that freedom of doing what is needed. I'm saying this because you can't tell me that Raila Odinga will be defending people every now and then. Mtu amefanya makosa, anapaswa kuondoka, lakini Raila Odinga is coming onto his radar and anamsaidia. Like for instance, Johnson Sakaja was supposed to be impeached. Mpaka ma MCAs walikuwa washakusanya signatures. They were ready to impeach Johnson Sakaja. And then all of a sudden Raila is coming from nowhere and is holding a meeting with these MCAs, and then they're changing their mind. You're like, yo, what is going on? You wanted to impeach this guy. This guy is not running Nairobi as it's supposed to be run. But then why are you again retreating? People like Alado is saying very well that ameambiwa pale ndani kwamba asipochunga, asipobadilisha mienendo yake ataondolewa.
No turning back, no turning back. We have decided to be Sakaja. We have decided to be Sakaja. We have decided to be Sakaja. No turning back.
Yake ameambiwa, nimesema kwa wazi kwa ile mkutano ambayo tumekuwa nao hapo ndani, ni kwamba akirudia hayo makosa sasa atabeba mzigo wake mwenyewe, lakini amekubali kurekebika na amekubali kurekebisha na amekubali pia yale ameambiwa, kwa sababu kitu kubwa ni maendeleo, na maendeleo kama ufanyii watu wako, na Nairobi ikiwa capital city inaangaziwa sana. Kwa hivyo lazima tumpatie support ya kufanya hayo maendeleo. Kwa hivyo tunataka kumuona kwa mwezi mmoja ambao tumekubaliana marekebisho gani yatakuwa yamefanywa, na tuone nini inaendelea kufanyika katika mji wetu wa Nairobi. Asante.
But you are really pressurizing that lazima huyu jamaa aende. What went wrong? What happened? But I've been looking at some of the reasons why maybe Raila Odinga decided to help Johnson Sakaja not to be impeached. Of course, we know very well that Johnson Sakaja was on the verge of being kicked out through the impeachment by Nairobi MCAs, whereby they collected all the signatures that they needed, and the motion was ready to roll. But Raila Odinga ametoka tu from nowhere. He is known as the Kenyan veteran. Kenyan veteran opposition leader just came from nowhere and changed everything. All of a sudden things changed. But then why did Raila Odinga intervene? That is the main question that we need to ask ourselves. That why did Raila Odinga intervene? And what does it mean for Sakaja's political future? Because Sakaja alikuwa anaenda kuimpeach. All of a sudden Raila amekuja kaingilia katikati. And then MC wakapose wakasema okay, kama Raila ameongea wacha tuachane nayo. And imagine these were ODM and UDA MCAs that were pressurizing the impeachment of this guy. Wakasema okay, hold on, tumeachana naye kwanza. Is it about service delivery, or there is something deeper, like political game going or being played here? If maybe there is a political game that is being played here, then I think we really need to unpack it. And here is the thing. Number one, I want us to understand this, that Nairobi County is big, and it needs someone with a different mindset to run Nairobi County. This Nairobi County ni kubwa, iko na lot, and you know Nairobi is the place where a lot of people are doing their businesses. Achana wenye wanafanya kazi kwa manyumba, achana wenye, there are a lot of businesses going on within Nairobi. There are a lot of offices within Nairobi. A lot of people, mtu anatoka nyumba. Imagine mtu anamaliza shule. I remember when I was young, when I was still in primary school, I used to say that mimi nikimaliza shule naenda Nairobi. I didn't know what is in Nairobi, by the way. That was it. That nikimaliza shule lazima niende niishi Nairobi. I didn't know that Nairobi kuna nini, but I had that in mind. So are you seeing, and a lot of people are normally like that. Akimaliza mtu, unapata mtu kimaliza class 8 ama kimaliza form 4, the first kitu yenye anafikiriaga ni Nairobi. Ajali hata kama akona ndugu, akona familia yote Nairobi ama rafiki, yeye anakuja Nairobi. So Nairobi is the center of businesses. So it means that somebody who is running, who wants to run Nairobi must be somebody who is smart psychologically. Must have education. That person's education must be good. Afai kuwa tu mtu mwenye alipitia shule. Jua babu wina anasemaga kwamba I didn't go through school. School went through me. So Nairobi nataka mtu mwenye school went through him or her. Si ati alienda shule. Si ati he went through school. Of course we know that 2027 is here. And a lot of things are going to happen, a lot of mysteries. How did Joseph Sakaja rise to become the governor of Nairobi County? Back then, in 2020, before 2022, Joseph Sakaja was a senator. And then from the Senate, he decided that now I want to become the governor. Little did he know that all these ambitions that he had, one day will put him in problem. You know, being a governor and then you are delaying bursaries. Being a governor and then there are a lot of stalled projects. Poor communication, poor consultation with the MCAs, and you are a governor. It sends a signal that you really don't know how to interact with your MCAs. That is the naked truth. But then remember what I've said, that ile siku Raila Odinga ataondoka kwenye siasa, a lot of people will suffer. There are around 5 things that I want us to look at. Why Raila Odinga decided to meet these people. Number 1, Raila called ODM MCAs and Sakaja to a meeting at Jaramogi Oginga Odinga Foundation. Why? Number one, he really wanted to tell these guys that no, guys, stop. Stop this meeting. Stop this issue of impeaching this guy. Because Nairobi is very important, and when you decide now that you want to impeach Sakaja, you're going to destabilize the county, and there might be a lot of chaos within Nairobi County. That is number 1. Number 2, maybe Raila wanted to show his statesmanship by showing that he's a national leader, national unifier. Not just an opposition, but of course we know that right now he's not the opposition leader, but he really wanted to show that I can do this. The third one, the issue Sakaja survival will benefit ODM too. They can negotiate and pressure him. I don't know how that one is going to work, but that is what I'm seeing, that it's going to be a negotiation table, like a way they will negotiate on that. And then the last one is the issue Raila also avoided giving Ruto UDA camp a chance to control the impeachment narrative. I don't know why. But one thing I believe, that in politics, nothing happens. Nothing. You see, in politics, nothing happens without a reason. And mostly I normally believe that timing is everything. In politics, timing is normally everything. And Raila didn't save Sakaja out of kindness. I know it is not out of kindness. There is something that this guy is planning. It is only that we can't really know what it is. But there is something that Raila Odinga is really planning.
Kama ni mja? Rusi kama ni mja? Kama ni mja? Anashimu mwisho mjamo. Kama ni mjamo. Mjaweru. Sasa ni Mluya mmoja Nairobi. Mjaweru. Sasa leo patia vijana kama ni milioni kama naongelesha watu. Raila amemaliza maneno. Leo waja vijana baba amemaliza maneno. Kama milioni moja. Iko sawa, iko sawa milioni moja Raila amemaliza maneno. Raila amemaliza maneno. Baba amemaliza. Patia Brayo. Não é que fazer o medir peça.
Ona jamaa.
Vijana wako na njaa.
I wish we would know what is in his mind. How I wish we would know what is in Raila Odinga's mind. Reasons why he decided to rescue Sakaja by telling the people of ODM to leave alone, to stop this issue of the impeachment. You know, wakati ambapo watu ODM walikuwa na mkutano na Jaramogi Oginga Odinga, UDA were also holding their meeting. So it's like these guys agreed that utufanye aje hii mambo na impeachment tuachane nayo kwanza. And by the way, do you really know that if at all do you really know that if at all maybe Sakaja was impeached, his deputy could have taken over? I know majority of people, by the watu wengi sana wajuagi hata deputy wa Sakaja na kwa nani. His deputy is known as James Njoroge Mushiri. That is the deputy governor of Nairobi County. His name is James Njoroge Mushiri. I know that name has not been heard for a very long time. Actually, not everybody knows. You see, so watu wengi wanajua kwamba Johnson Sakaja kuna deputy ambaye anaitwa Mushiri na ni Mkikuyu. It's okay, there is nothing to do with Kikuyus, but that is it. Achana kina Sakaja ambao hata wajui ni Waluya ama ni Wajaluo, they don't understand themselves. But the main thing was, I just wanted to bring this picture that ile siku yenye Raila Odinga atatoka siasa, ataacha majeraha kwa watu wengi sana. Believe you me, Raila Odinga will leave a lot of wounds that it will take time for some people to heal. It will take time for some people to heal. I would also like to know what you think in the comment section concerning this issue of the impeachment of Johnson Sakaja and why Raila Odinga decided to have a meeting to make sure that Sakaja is not impeached. Because I also heard that these guys are eating together. Sifuna, Sakaja kiiba anaenda anagawia Raila Odinga. That is why Raila hizi akataka aimpeachiwe. But truth of the matter is that we have Babu Owino in 2027. And I saw somebody asking me, folks who asked about the interview with Babu Owino. I'll try my level best to find these people, guys. Let me also know what you think in the comment section. Please don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Until we meet again, I've been your host, Bombshell. Bingo.